Welcome to day 45 and my name's Fung. Welcome to Empowering Your Spirit. Today I want to talk about motivation. Motivation is garbage. Yeah, I said it. Motivation is garbage. You're probably thinking, what are you talking about? Everybody talks about having motivation. Yeah, okay, to a point, yes. Everyone talks about motivation and how to get it. But I have always been motivated by what? Motivation is garbage because I don't need to be motivated. What I need to do is understand my purpose and my drive and my why. That is my reason to pushing myself, progressing forward. There are people who listen to motivational speakers, which is fine. There are people who attend these motivational speaking events. That's fine. That's great. To get you up and going. There are people who read books to get them motivated. There are people who want to be around other people to be motivated. That's great and that's fine. But what I want you to understand is drive, life in itself, is understanding your why. Your why is more important than your motivation. Don't use motivation as a reason to go, okay, I want to be skinny, I want to become that person, I want to be that slim size 8-figure girl, or having some sort of goal, but it's a short-term goal. But I want you to really step outside, not use your emotions. If you're angry at somebody, you want revenge, that's not motivation. That's only short-term motivation. That doesn't last forever. Motivation, that drive that I'm going to mention, is this inner self, this reason, this why you want to live, why you want to share your purpose. There is a checklist that goes through your head, and this is what happens to me. Is I actually wake up in the morning knowing what my goals are going to be for that day, my short-term goals, my tactical goals. Because I have short-term, medium, 5-year plan, 10-year plan, 15-year plan, and obviously it will always continue to change because it's not set in stone. But as long as there is a goal, I have something there. But that's because there's an innate, inside feeling in here that when I wake up, I don't need the alarm clock to wake me up. I just get up, body clock goes, I'm awake, I'm alive, and I'm going to maximize my day. And I'm going to connect as many people as possible and empower and touch as millions of hearts out there. I have a checklist that I go through in my head, and I am on a speed. High on energy, high on juice, speed, whatever you want to call it. But you're going fast. Because you're doing this, and then you're doing this, and then you're going on the next list, and then you're ticking off, and you're doing the next list. Because I have so much to offer, but how do I do that? And my head goes into this routine. I'm on a wheel. I have always had grit when I was younger. I believe that motivation, you may want to call it motivation, but I've always saw something inside myself that I want this place comfortably better for myself, for my family, to live a better, extraordinary life. I've been given life. I've been offered this to carry out my message. And when I was a lot more younger, I saw my mum's struggle and pain, and that was no way to live. Working constantly, even when you're unwell. When she was unwell, she was working constantly behind the sewing machine. And when she was sick, she was still working. She had knee problems, she had back problems, back pain, she had headaches and migraines. I could not see life living like that. I could not. So I said to myself, I'm going to make sure Mum does retire at a certain age, that I will work hard. I live in Australia. I am so fortunate that I've got good supportive surroundings and friends and network of people that I get excited every day being connected with people around me. That is my connectedness. That is my drive. My why now has changed. My why is about empowering people. My why is naturally I have a checklist in my head. This is what I'm going to do. This is my goals. These opportunities exist, and I'm changing my mindset, my positive attitude, going from negative to positive, not having any self-doubt. Don't self-sabotage yourself, and just changing with the whole mindset. So motivation can only last for a period of time, especially when you're in the mode of when you're angry or you've got a sense of revenge. That doesn't last for a long term. That doesn't last for forever. So I want you to relook at your emotional state. I want you to understand what is your why. I want you to understand what is your purpose, because that is the driven drive. That is the motivator, not the motivation in itself, not the emotional moment that you're having. It is understanding where you want to go, because naturally inside you, your fear disappears. I talk about fear a lot, so make sure you watch my other videos. But I talk about moving forward, having your goal set, even having your fear as a goal as well, which is in one of my videos. You should watch and do the activity there, and your fear, that list of fears, disappear. Because your brain starts to activate, and your brain starts to go, this is my checklist, and you don't think about all the other fears that are happening. You don't think about, oh no, what about this, what about that? You don't start to question, you just do. Because you want to strive for the best, you want to progress, you want to be there. And that is in me, because I'm an achiever. I want to achieve the best for other people. My life is not about me, my life is about other people, and getting them lifted, uncovering their purpose. Because I've been on a journey, and I have suffered and been suppressed not to help others, which is really sad. And I had to let go of that painful person, that monster that came out, the angry person. And I thought that being angry and use it as my motivation to drive forward, nah. But when I release and let go, apologize to myself, apologize to the people around me that either were very harmful or not harmful, or toxic people, one or the other, I found honesty in myself, that my brain would provide checklists every day for me, and ticking them off, creating change, being innovative, thinking outside my box. My brain's just working it. And there are times where, you might want to do affirmations. There are times where you want to listen to motivational speaking, motivational videos. Yeah, do that. If it helps you get to that stage. And then after that, you don't need to listen to motivational videos every day. You don't need to attend every single motivational event every day. You should be on a momentum. You should be on this wheel. You should be bike riding. It's a stepping stone. But you don't have time for motivational speaking. But just make sure that if you start to drop, remember your why. That is the most important key. And how do you find your why? I did it through meditation. I found the answer. My calling was through meditation. And through all the exercises that I did, my strengths, my goals, understanding my fears, I started to dig deep of who I am, and especially embracing. Make sure you watch video 1 about embracing who you are. So you gotta learn to let go and love yourself. Each and every one of us are different. Each and every one of us has a story to share with the world. You should not be ashamed. You should not lock yourself in the closet, in your room, in your house. Just get out. You will find your why through your calling. You will find your why through your actions that you have done. You will find your why through your strengths. You will find your why through the past things that have in common with each other. And when you find that why, life is worth living. And being present in the moment feels good. Feels so good. So find your why. And motivation is just garbage. It will just help you. Just remember, it's temporary. It'll get you there. but it's your why, it's your driver. Have your goals set in stone. No. Be flexible, pivot. Just remember, watch all my videos. I talk about all the different goals, being flexible, not have things set in stone. But as long as you're congruent with yourself, progress, or just finding and creating happiness. Because if you find that if you take a step back, it's not about you anymore, it's about the bigger picture, it's about the bigger world, and it's making a change and making a difference. That is your reasoning. That is your why. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.